Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Walker.
Ryan Walker.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Jordan Westberg.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
Outside.
They should at least be able to get to the Eastern Conference Finals. The Heat is basically a layup. Milwaukee just... He didn't have Dame to start. He comes back. He didn't play well in Game 3, and then he tore his Achilles tonight. And that series is over. Indiana, they're a solid team, but they're not a championship team. The Celtics and Knicks play each other.
On the ground, right side.
8 outs.
Marte throws to first in time. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Now batting, first baseman, Vladimir.
Pinch hitter coming on, Yainer Diaz. Looking to start something with one gone.
Yainer Diaz.
I don't remember asking you, Remy, were you planning on getting a Switch 2?
Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Probably. I think I would have liked to see the Knicks, but
a ground ball. Marte.
we'll see what shape Boston goes into the second round in.
Good outside run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air and get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Masataka Yoshida trying to get something going for him with 2 away.
It is weird when it comes to basketball. I know the Celtics did not have as good a record as the Cavs, but I felt like
And a ground ball to first.
Cleveland, what, they won so many games to start the season.
They're unable to chip away. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time
They got
to
off to such a good start. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna count.
So remaining in the game defensively, Jordan Westberg taking over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance.
They started the season 18-1.
Yainer Diaz. He takes over as
then later on,
also entering the game, Masataka Yoshida. And man, they're asking a lot of him to play completely out of position.
They went 16-1. So
he has a great slider with tons of movement.
16-1, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So now we'll pinch hit.
They went 33-3 over almost half of the season with 2 different stretches. That's quite ridiculous. And even going 33-3, which was early in the season,
and the first offering is not close.
They still only finished 3 games ahead of Boston. I feel like Boston, because they just won the championship, they know what it takes. They're on cruise control for most of the season. So they didn't play their best because they don't have to. The Cavs benefit more from home field advantage for them than it would for the Celtics. Like a Game 7 on the road for Boston is not a big deal.
What you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Pitch misses.
Even though Cleveland has a better record,
that was absolute gas. Triple digits.
Still think Boston's the best team in the East. We'll see how things pan out.
Just off the inside edge.
Still, we'll have to get by the Knicks, and you need to get healthy. That clearly is an issue with the Magic with some of these fouls. That's going down the series. One purchase, one at launch. Gotcha.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
I need to find other people that are going to get the system so that we can have a Mario Kart night.
Somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on the
because I'm already going to take time off for Mario Kart. I was like, dude, you haven't even been at work. You haven't even been back to
Number
work yet,
17.
and you're already looking to request time off. Like, hey, I'm just saying.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Now batting the shortstop.
So that's kind of my checkpoint for the stream. Get to a good stopping point in most things at that first weekend in June. I should get my switch sometime that Thursday. I'll be off. I might pick up an extra shift.
Fastball in for a strike.
Get some rest. And then that weekend, it'll be nothing but switch 2. So Bravely Default, Fast, Fusion for racing, and then obviously Mario Kart for racing as well.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Because I also pre-ordered Street Fighter, but that I won't be playing on stream on that. I'll still play on the PlayStation.
Stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts.
It's really for me to be able to practice on the go.
Benefit.
If I could practice stuff off.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
If you're all
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game,
Cavs,
you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident.
Because I saw the Tetris game, I'm like, oh, that would be pretty cool. But I'm like, hold on a second. I'm paying $40 for this version of Tetris on the Switch, too?
This one smoked, could be trouble.
Herrera, let's go, Yvonne.
1 run is in. Rounds third, headed for the plate.
Cardinals impacting the game.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into
Yeah, Montez, we already had that combo.
Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
That's why we're saying Celtics and Cavs in the Eastern Conference Final.
Pinch hitter coming on. Jonah Bride.
Let me see.
Gets a chance with a runner.
Because Bravely Default, the one game that I'm kind of wondering about is Cyberpunk. But I wanted to get Civ 7, but I couldn't pre-order that. I still may end up getting that.
In the air, right field.
One of my friends is trying to push for me to get Zelda. I'm like, bro, I still haven't bought the second Zelda, and I have Breath of the Wild, and I have had no interest in finishing. So I feel like it'd be a waste of money for me to get it. But it's gonna end up being $80. Well, no. Breath of the Wild will be $20.
Sets him down on strikes. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. You got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count. Just don't bore it back.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Nico Horner looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. Lifted in the air, right center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Not in time, it's a double.
Comes through with the RBI. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the
I know Central Buddies doing work. Herrera with the 2-run double. Nico with the single to drive in Herrera.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Mason Miller won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now
Pete Fairbanks gets the call from the pen.
Number 29, Pete Fairbanks.
That still annoys me. Madden is $70 on the PlayStation
So up next,
and on the Xbox, but it's going to be $80 on the Switch. So I just looked at it. They're doing something different, so I'm trying to understand what's going on with it.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying and gone.
National League just shitting all over the American League. Let's go.
It's 9-0.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered.
You suck.
Right, squared it up, and he made it
Yeah, American League, you suck. So here's something interesting, guys. I don't know if you guys know. For the Switch 2,
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let
for
it
the
fly.
Switch 2,
It's not what they were looking for when
they
turned
have
him, but now he's
different
gotta find a way to reset.
cartridges.
Now here is Eugenio Suarez.
I don't know what kind they are for the Switch 1, but apparently there's an 8 gig, excuse me, an 8 gig
Offense exploding for 5
and a
so far in the
64
inning here.
gig.
The bottom of the 7th.
So one thing that they're doing is they're having physical carts. So I'm buying, so it's called a key card release.
Action in the pen down
So
there.
basically,
Chris Martin, the hard-throwing
I'm
righty, is
buying
up
a
and
physical
loosening.
copy of the game, right? And it gives me basically, I have to keep that card in the system, but that card, that game card or
Here's the
cartridge,
2-0.
allows me to be able to
And it's
download the
foul
game.
away.
So by downloading the game, I'm able to download the game. So for example, if I had MLB The Show and just say it was a physical card route, that
2
game key
outs.
card, I have to have that in the system in order to be able to play the game. So it gives me the ability to download the game onto my Switch and then be able to play it
Up the middle.
as long as
Base
it's in a
hit.
good
That
God,
was
man.
smoked through the infield.
You get smoked.
Seems like he got exactly what he was
So
looking
here's the
for.
problem with that.
Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a
The
ball
Switch
that hard
2
on the ground, it's gonna
runs
find some holes.
better.
JT
It's
Realmuto
running off of
steps
different
in.
stuff. So you have the SSD for
And
the
it's fouled
PlayStation
off.
5. That drops load times. It loads the game faster. So with the Switch, the game cartridges you're using are better quality to be able to get those faster read times. And they cost
Next
more.
offering misses.
So what
1-1.
third-party developers are doing is to get a physical release, they're having it where you can get, I'm assuming, the 8 gig
Late on
card,
that fastball.
but being able to download the game to play. That way it doesn't eat into their profits. But that kind of sucks.
And a swing and a miss. And
Oh,
that's
dude,
that.
if you think this is
But
bad,
9
look at
batters
this.
hit in the
It's not
inning.
just that it's
5
9
come around
nothing.
to score.
Look
We
at that
look
other
ahead to
number.
Inning number 8. The NL is on top, 9-0.
Could be witness.